Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. Guys, here at Urb'n Barz, I am so happy. I've just heard we've got a trailer from our man Eminem, or about Eminem. And this is the season where we've had trailers. We've had trailers for things like the Joker. We've had trailers for Deadpool or whatever it's called. I can't remember now, etc., etc., etc. So we got one here about Eminem because people have been asking, when are we going to get a Slim Shady 2 album? There's been lots of rumors over the last few months that something's going to drop. So guys, we're going to check out this trailer, and it's called Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady. Guys, let's check it out.
Through his complex and oft-criticized tongue-twisting rhymes, the blonde anti-hero known as has had no shortage of enemies.
I thought we were friends. Start afraid. He's a psychopath.
Perhaps it's no
You got 50 Cent talking about it. You got 50 Cent. Guys, I'm going to just check through this trailer just once, and then I'll talk about it in a second. So there's a few things I want to say.
Through his complex and oft-criticized tongue-twisting rhymes, the blonde anti-hero known as has had no shortage of enemies.
I thought we were friends. Start afraid. He's a psychopath.
Perhaps it's no surprise that the same rude lyrics and controversial antics which made him infamous may have ultimately led to his demise.
So who killed Slim Shady?
With such a wide field of potential suspects, finding his killer makes for a difficult task.
Well, whoever did it, I'd like to shake their hand one day.
The murder of Slim Shady has become one of the most infamous cold cases in American history. Join me as we recreate the events that led to his slaying, in the hopes that someone, somewhere, will come forward with the truth.
I knew it was just a matter of time for Slim.
Guys, you saw that right at the end. Eminem came into shot. So I'm going to check this out a couple of times, people. So from the very start of this is almost like a film noir kind of presentation here. And the premise and the theme of this is who killed Slim Shady. So what was that cartoon years ago, Who Killed Jessica Rabbit? Very similar, wasn't it? Was it Bob? What's his name? Oh, guy's dead now. I've forgotten his name. Bob Hoskins. So he was like the private eye, dressed in a private eye kind of outfit like this guy over here. And this is called Detroit Murder Files. So they're almost doing one of those kind of programs you'll see late night on TV, sort of murder incorporated, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. So I like the way this has been filmed. It's kind of a film noir. You see like the red and the blue, which is always there, which is like the police lights, etc., etc. So you know it's a kind of, it's a crime, it's a thriller, what they're talking about. And it's nice just to package it up in that. So that was going on here. It's kind of old school as well. So we just go forward again. I don't really watch these programs, but I've seen a few, so I kind of know how they work.
Through his complex and oft-criticized tongue-twisting rhymes, the blonde anti-hero known as...
So then they're talking about our man Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, whatever you want to call him, in the past tense. Because obviously they're saying that Slim Shady is no more. So they're saying he was a blonde anti-hero. And we're talking about lots of stuff that Eminem was doing way back in the days to kind of shake up not just the industry, but the media and everyone else as a whole. He tended to call out pop stars, female pop stars, actresses, this, that, and everything else, and have a few beefs with them. Got him a much wider audience.
Has had no shortage of enemies.
He's saying here, so our man Slim Shady has no shortage of enemies. As you see, he courted a lot of controversy. So what they're saying is there's a lot of people who could be in the frame for murdering Eminem, Slim Shady. And so these obviously is like the crime scene, the murder scene. We'll see all kinds of other evidence that they're collating.
I thought we were friends.
And they had to have a talking head. And what better talking head to have than 50 Cent, who was down with them for all these years. It would have been 50 or Dr. Dre, something like that, people.
I thought we were friends. It's not a friend. He's a psychopath.
Perhaps it's no surprise that the same rude lyrics and controversial antics which made him infamous may have ultimately led to his demise.
So who killed Slim Shady?
So then the actual quarter of the actual piece, who killed Slim Shady? So this is the question that needs to be answered. Well, is Slim Shady dead?
With such a wide field of potential suspects, finding his killer makes for a difficult task.
Well, whoever did it, I'd like to shake their hand one day.
The murder of Slim Shady has become one of the most infamous cold cases in American history. Join me as we recreate the events that led to his slaying, in the hopes that someone, somewhere, will come forward with the truth.
And then they end almost on a cliffhanger. The death of Slim Shady, coup de grace. And this is the thing, summer 2024. So this is telling us we have something coming out in the next few months with our man Slim Shady. And it's titled here, The Death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace. So just talking about that is really weird, because I was checking out a CD that I bought in 2009, people. That's The Relapse, Eminem. I haven't really listened to this because that just dropped the inserts. But I just remember my son was born that year, so I was busy sort of doing parental duties, people, with our man. But I just looked at some of these titles. So we had Old Time's Sake, 3 a.m., Bagpipes from Baghdad. I do remember that track, people. Crack a Bottle, yeah, that was another good one. So there's quite a few tracks on here that I need to listen to again. We Made You, another one. So this is one I've sort of slept on, so I need to listen to this in time for the summer, for where we hear the death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace, summer 2024. And going back now to this trailer, they left us on a cliffhanger.
I knew it was just a matter of time for Slim.
There you go. So they said who killed Slim Shady, but Slim Shady. Well, are we going to get another Slim Shady album after all, rather than who killed Slim Shady? That's the cliffhanger. So I can't wait to check that out, guys. And I was thinking, so we got the summer coming up. There's a few questions that I want to know on this. So on this album that's coming up, the coup de grace that they were talking about. So just wheel that back a bit.
I knew it was just a matter of time.
So the death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace. Are we going to get Easy Mill from the 2200? He must be on that. I'm hoping so. He's the new signings at Aftermath, Shady Records, blah, blah, blah. Easy Mill. Will we get sort of the old school, the old brigade there? Dr. Dre, of course, will be there. 50, will he be there? Snoop, will he be there? Royce the 5'9", maybe? Who knows? Anyone who's still there from D12, I don't know. Will they be making an appearance on that album? And also, will Eminem, will he fire back at The Game? He's already fired back at We Know Who, but will he fire back at The Game, or who else is he going to entertain on that album? It's going to be interesting, guys. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to get it. So, yeah. Death of Slim Shady, coup de grace, summer 2024. The Olympics is coming up, people, so this will drop around the same time as the Olympics. It's going to be a good summer, people. 2024. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, call it what you want to call him, whatever. 2024, we've got a Slim Shady drop. So guys, look after yourselves, look after each other, but certainly make sure you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.